In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top food tips and foods you should be eating during your spiritual awakening. And again, use your discernment. Just because I said it doesn't mean you should eat it if you have something like an allergy. So I don't want to hear it in the comments, but I am going to share with you some amazing foods and help lend some knowledge around what might be happening on your spiritual journey so that you can have fun and actually lean in and not worry about why your stomach hurts. For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Z. I'm the Fairy Medicine Woman. I've been teaching about manifestation, spirituality, and empowerment for over a decade. I am a seer, I am a psychic medium, I am an activist and an artist. So I'm going to share with you everything that I know, and hopefully it'll help you too. People come to me and they are asking a million questions about food. They get very specific. Can I eat this? Can I eat that? Why when I eat this, it hurts my stomach? So something we have to remember, that as people on the earth, we are physical people and we are energetic people simultaneously. As the earth is elevating, ascending, your energy is elevating, ascending. If you are doing all of your meditations and you're cleansing and you're working with the universe, you're going to start to feel a little bit lighter. You're not going to feel as dense. So your food cravings are going to change because you're meant to match the frequency of the earth as well. If for some reason you're feeling a lot more dense and like misaligned and kind of chaotic, in your life, it's because you're holding too much energy and likely not eating the right foods to also aid in your physical health with your ascension. Some things that I wanted to mention that are great for everyone to eat on their journey. Again, discernment, I don't want to hear it. Number one is going to be like trail mixes. So eat things that are containing different nuts, different seeds, oats. Like, keep it really light for yourself, because you might also find that throughout the day, you're not eating as often, or you're not eating as large of a meal as you usually would. You might be pecking like a bird throughout the day, and that's totally fine too. And we have to also remember that our ancestors didn't eat the way that many of us eat today, because we've been conditioned to eat the way we eat today. They ate a lot lighter. They ate outside. They ate things straight from the earth. You have to learn how to train your body and your mind and your energy to be open to more high frequency foods, since we are surrounded by so many things that are low frequency. So that is something to pay attention to. So get yourself some trail mix or make it at home. It's super easy to do and it's delicious if you do it. I always add a little maple syrup in mine and it's so good. Number two, you can have things like grains. Grains are also amazing for you, give you a lot of nutrients in your body, are also super light. Another one is white rice. If you're not a grain person, white rice is amazing. I personally prefer to only eat basmati rice as a staple in my diet. And it's really, really easy to digest. A lot of people will try and eat very complex foods and then wonder why their digestion isn't doing well. But when you're already ascending and your energy is lifting, you need to be able to either have a very cohesive Ayurvedic practice where you understand when your body digests the best, because that does exist. So you know when to eat the complex foods, or you need to keep it simple and have things like trail mix and other easily digestible grains, or white rice that's going to be easy for you to actually eat. Another one is broths. Broths are going to be really great. You can always put it in your cup. I put broth in my cup all the time. This is water, but I will do like miso or like a vegetable broth or something like that, and I will just warm it up and I will sip on it, and it's so delicious and it's so delicious and it's very grounding. That's what I was trying to say. It's just delicious. Which is also going to help you, because sometimes when you are on your spiritual journey, your energy tends to float up a little bit more and you will get lost in your visions. You will get lost in your daydreaming. You will get lost in communication from the universe and your guides a lot of the time. So that is a great way for you to stay calm. And if it's warm broth, you're going to regulate your nervous system. It's just going to, you're going to get so much out of it for like something so simple. So just make sure that you are taking care of your body, but keep it easy for yourself again to digest. And that's what the broth is. It's basically water. Another one is water. So make sure that you are drinking more water than usual to help your body, because your body needs to be heavily supported. And sometimes I realize, as I was observing my clients and even on my own journey, as they began to do their generational healing, as they began to expand their gifts, they also would forget about normal day-to-day things, because you start to not feel as hungry, you start to not feel like you need as much, and they were accidentally making themselves dehydrated, because they're like, oh, guides this, they're like hyper fixated on energy around them, but you still need to be drinking water and taking care of yourself, and even doing water baths. Like, implement as much water into your life as possible. It's going to be very cleansing. It's going to be very opening and very freeing for you, as well on your journey. Number 6, which is the last one, eat lots of veggies. So high frequency foods, again, as I've mentioned in other videos, the more it's, or the closest, I take that phrase back, the closest it is to the earth, the higher the frequency it's going to be, right? Because the earth is what's really high frequency. So anything that comes from the earth and goes into your body is also going to be high frequency, which will then lift your energy. So the goal is to not manipulate or tamper too much with things that come out of the earth. And again, as an activist and as someone who has been houseless, has been impoverished, like, I completely understand. And knowing the government in the United States, there's many food deserts. So being able to access certain high quality foods without it taking a hit on your budget can be extremely difficult. If you can get to a farmer's market, or at least try and swap a few things out every once in a while, it's going to help you so much. Like, maybe you don't buy all of your veggies fresh that week, but maybe you can buy 1 or 2 if that's within your budget. So I highly recommend trying something like that. And again, keeping it as high frequency as you can, organic, making sure that it's like really clean, washing them really well before you use them. You know, even just touching the vegetables is going to be high frequency energy for you too. It's very ancestral. It's very activating for your gifts as well, because like you are remembering parts of you when you touch something. It's almost like psychometry, even though you're like picking up on energy, but the understanding of activation while touching something is very similar. So those are my tips in terms of food. And if you have any other questions about food, be sure to join the School for the Gifted. I teach Monday, Thursday, and Fridays for an hour and a half. You can come ask like 1 to 2 questions. I will answer them. I will channel your ancestors. If they need to say anything, I will channel your guides. I will tap into your energy and see what the heck is going on. If you're like, I'm not sleeping, I'm not blah, 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 nothing's going well. And I'm like, well, let me just look at your timeline here. Oh, I see what you're not doing and what you're doing. So that also happens. So just be prepared for that. I'm not going to call you out like that, but you know, sometimes, but it's really fun. The link is going to be in the description, or if you're on any of my other social pages, it's going to be in my bio, and you just click the button that says join Z School for the Gifted, and you can come say hi, join the other family, soul family who are in there who are just as gifted as you, and you know, celebrate yourself and celebrate this journey that you are on, because you have decided to answer the call, and not everybody answers the call. And usually once you do that, everything gets so much better from there. So I am sending you again so much love, and I love you, and I hope you stop by. It's just one of those days, you know what I mean? I slept like 2 hours and I'm crashing. I love you all. See you there.